Yeah, it's time to put on some blue pants, tighten up that headband, and explode your shirt off. It's time for Super C, the thrilling follow-up to the run-and-gun classic, Contra. Originally released in arcades as Super Contra in 1988, Konami dropped the Contra for their NES port released in 1990, but they didn't stray too far from the testosterone-fueled formula of the original. Red Falcon is up to no good yet again, and it's time for Bill Rizer and Lance Bean, Blue Dude and Red Dude respectively, to save the day and kick some alien ass. You'll run, shoot, and somersault flip your way through a set of all-new stages, some with state-of-the-art inclined surfaces. Ooh. Also, most of the familiar weapon power-ups you know and love, like the machine gun, laser, and brutally effective spread shot, are still intact. Oh, and luckily the fireball has been massively improved, firing giant orbs of flaming goodness that spread out even more on contact. Burn, you extraterrestrial punks! Okay, sorry, this game gets me a little bit excited. Although, I can't say that I'm terribly excited about the top-down view levels. Taking a perspective similar to classics like Ikari Warriors or Commando, these added stages can get a bit frustrating since you lack the ability to strafe, duck, or jump. It's especially troublesome in the second top-down stage as you approach the Queen's lair, with plenty of cheap deaths abound. Now I have nightmares of crazy alien mouths in the floor. That's just great. Oh well, I guess it wouldn't be Contra without changing up from the side-scrolling view every once in a while, but I much prefer the pseudo 3D base stages from the first game. But other than that, the gameplay is just as action-packed as the original, perhaps even feeling a bit more frantic at times, as there seems to be a lot more random enemy spawns and bullets flying at you than in the past. And of course, there's some really intense and memorable boss battles that will have you clenching your teeth, squeezing your controller, and inflating that vein in your forehead. With all that said, there could be a few minor complaints with Super C, one being that it didn't really evolve much from the first game. With 2 years between the releases, and with adding the word super to the title, I could see how someone would have been expecting more back in the day. But for me, the original Contra is so ingrained in my mind, it's hard to not also like Super C, which at least keeps that consistent level of carnage-fueled mayhem. And regardless, it wasn't too long later until the series got really super on the SNES anyways, in Contra 3. And I guess the other complaint for some might be that the infamous Konami code was altered and then toned down to 10 lives instead of 30, for the US release anyways. And my response to that is to grow a pair, because Red Falcon could care less about your insecurities. Oh well, anyways, if you're looking for an intense, explosion-filled afternoon, look no further than Super C.